part of my Bonnie lies over the ocean, but all of you guys are on one side, so nobody would be staying. That wasn't very funny. I thought I'd try to get really bailed. Anyways, just for the fun of it, these are friends of mine from Chicago. They're music tunes, husband and wife duo, and they're singer-songwriters, and they have a second home in Door County this year. They meld original and traditional music with poetry and elegant into jazz, and both writers. Both write songs that are celebrations of modern life, and it's wonderful, poignant, and hilarious beauty. I like the hilarious beauty. We're so good at pointing those things out. Robin actually won the prestigious Kerrville Songwriting Competition in 2024, which I don't know if you're familiar with Kerrville, but it's a big thing. It really is. And I'm going to try to get all this stuff put around 14 different places here. And Jenny has a book out, Sundays with Jenny. It won the poetry category in both the International Book Awards and the New York Book Festival. So this is a big thing too. We can shut this off if you wish they're back. We're going to do one silly little tune here. And is that okay? That's better.
Way better. Told you.
Okay. Kevin tells me a lot. So just for the fun of it, I'm going to hog a little in the limelight just for a second. And this is there's 4 bars in a row up in town. So this is called the 4-Bar Blues. I stand here at the edge of town, staring up the street. I see 4 destinations. From my 2 happy feet, I'm going walking with my 4-bar blues. All 4 bars lined up so close, each one could have their own reality TV show. I'm going walking with my 4-bar blues. I know, you know, it's one thing we can finally agree. I know, we know, if you're thirsty, come walking with me. There's 20 sad hours in every day, about 4 different happy hours, and I'm walking their way. I'm going walking with my 4-bar blues. Usually the blues are 4 bars in a day, but these 4-bar blues are all I can take. I'm going walking with my 4-bar blues. I could maybe do a 5th, but it would be too strong, and I just don't think I could walk that long. I'm going walking with my 4-bar blues. I know, you know, it's one thing we can finally agree. I know, you know, if you're thirsty, come walking with me. There's 20 sad hours in every day, but 4 different happy hours, and I'm walking
on walking. Yeah, I'm walking instead. I'm going walking. Walking with my 4x2. You've heard of the shark swim just to stay alive. Well, when it comes to walking, yeah, I'm that guy. I'm going walking. Walking with my 4x2. I know you know one thing we can finally agree. I know you know if you're thirsty, come walking with me. Oh, please. There's 20 sad hours in every day, but 4 different happy hours, and I'm walking the way I'm going walking. Walking with my 4x2. Good, so like me again one more time, Robert. I hear all the rumors about what town folks do. I take them with a grain of salt and a little tequila too. And I'm going walking, walking with my 4x2. 'Cause it's not my place to judge, and it may not be true. Lord knows it might be some of that old fake news. I'm going walking. Walking with my 4x2. I know you know it's one thing we can finally agree. I know we know if you're thirsty, come walking with me. Oh, there's 20 sad hours in every day, but 4 different happy hours, and I'm walking their way. I'm going walking, walking with my 4x2. I'm going walking, walking with my 4x2. I'm not going crawling, oh yeah, I'm not going running. Walking with my 4x2. I'm going to pass it out to them now right away. We can get this rolling. No blah blah from Julian here.
No blah blah.
Let me turn
Plenty of blah blah from Julian.
Julian's one of our favorite people on earth, and judging from the people in this audience, I would guess that extends to you as well.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Julian right now. He goes to a lot of trouble with these. We're thrilled to be here. When you're in Chicago, if Julian's around, he cannot walk into any place. We live near Fitzgerald's in Berwyn. He walks into Fitzgerald's and it's like the place shuts down. People are like, Julian's here.
I think you're talking about a different Julian.
So we're thrilled to be up here. We love Washington Island so much. Thank you all for making such a creative community. This facility is incredible, and it's people like you who make it go. So thank you.
We could have decided what one song to do, so we're just going to play 2 songs at the same time now.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond
Rubber ducky, joy of joy. When I squeeze you, you make noise. Ducky, you are my very best friend, it's true. Every day when I make my way to the town, I find a little fellow who's cute, a yellow anchovy.
All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I am no good without you? Take my lips, I long to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with that regret. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the heart that once was my heart, so why not take all of me?
Loving me, you are the one.
Why not take all
You make that time
of
oh
me?
so fun.
Oh, dear,
How
can't
about that? You are my very best friend,
I
it's
belong
true.
Your
Now, loving me joy,
left me without
When
eyes that cry.
you make no
Oh, dear,
Robert Ducky, you are my very best friend.
how
Ducky, Ducky, I am awfully fond of Robert Ducky, I am awfully
go
fond.
on without you?
Well, we want to keep up a nice little theme of bird songs here. And this is a song that relates specifically to the agriculture here on Washington Island. And let's see if before it gets into the words, maybe you can even guess what the kind of agriculture is. It's kind of a niche thing here on the island. But if you've been around for a day and read the tourist materials, it's very possible that you know about this already. When the axe came down, it missed by just 1 inch. Now when I'm no longer around, I guess you'll still be living there behind my fence. And as a bird, you failed every test that we put you through. You can't sing, you can't fly, but as an ostrich farmer, I'm a failure too. And when the axe came down and hit the chopping block real hard, now you with your long neck will spend the next 50 years of living in my yard. I'll You should try ostrich eggs. You can fry them up with ostrich sausages. Well, an ostrich makes a terrible pet, but this one's time has not come yet. And when it does, I'll bet it's from natural causes. Well, here I lie, my axe hangs in the shed. It's time for me to die. Soon I will be in heaven instead of alive. Fetch my pen and my papers to divide my property. I got this house on 13 acres, but I got no human family. And then the axe came down, well, it missed your wrinkly neck. And now it shows my mind is sound. You will inherit this farm upon my death, and as a bird, you failed every test that we put you through. You're not cute, you're not smart, but as an ostrich farmer, I'm a failure too. Percentage-wise, there may be more ostriches per people than in almost any island in the world. Keeping up a bird theme here, this is a song. We saw some, what do you call them, white?
Maybe sandhill cranes.
Sandhill cranes, which are remarkable to see walking almost in front of your car, and prehistoric looking, no doubt. Reminded me of this bird we're about to sing about now. Where, oh where, I did the dodo go, go. Wow, what did the dodo do to you, Did the dodo go away like the dino? No. Wow, why did the dino die? Well, here's what the dino did not know. The poor dinosaur never saw the meteor before it hit the floor of the Yucatan. Like a bomb, an extinction event, heaven sent and hell-bent on making a dent in the lizard population. A complete annihilation of their schools and their businesses, their banks and their farms. Their religion could not save them. The dinosaur nation was gone, except for birds. Yes, birds. Where the avians found a way to hang on. Yes, the robins and the ravens learned to sing their favorite songs. Where was that problem solved? Well, lo and behold, the old dodo evolved, not like a crow, but a far cry, more like a pigeon that didn't need to fly. She was sure not smart, and sure not very pretty, so she settled into dodo domesticity. Where, oh where, did the dodo go? What did the dodo do to you? Fast forward some millennium, the Indian Ocean, while now we park our car in Madagascar. Mauritius is just to the east of us, not far, and history teaches us the beaches of Mauritius were covered in the feces of the most auspicious of all lost species. And it's a tropical isle was the domicile. Well, how did their numbers shrink to none? How did they sink into complete oblivion? Unlike the dino, the dodo stared into the deep Dutch eyes of the agent of her demise. Because it was the hungry Dutchman hit the pigeon with the bludgeon and did the double dutch with the club upon the dodo's dome. On a beach that was the dodo's home. And then he did another one until the dodo dominion was all gone. Where, oh where, did the dodo go? What did the dodo do to you? Well, the dodo did not live to see a choo-choo, and the dodo probably never ate a bonbon, but she might have had the maki sushi, because she lived right there by the deep blue sea. See where, oh where, did the dodo go? What did the dodo do to you? To you. What did the dodo do to you? One bird, one entire species, among many millions of subspecies. That song is a little longer than most of my songs, because it takes place over 65 million years, so that'll be a good 5 minutes long. This tune is also about extinction, although happily or unhappily it was an unsuccessful extinction. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with this, these letters DDT when you say them together, but if you're of a certain age, you remember discussion of DDT because it was a wonderful thing that happened. Humans decided they were going to eliminate mosquitoes, which of course are awful and bear every kind of disease you can almost think of. And unhappily, it didn't work. It worked for a little while and then didn't work. And even more unhappily, it not only started destroying mosquitoes, but that started destroying birds as well. And if we hadn't eliminated the DDT in wide usage, we would have eliminated all the birds probably. So in particular, one bird that was had a rough time was called the peregrine falcon. So the peregrine falcon is a beautiful bird, the fastest animal in the world. It can get up to 100 miles an hour flying. And I used to see these birds. I worked in a skyscraper downtown on the 46th floor, and we would see these birds on a ledge right in front of us. sometimes with their prey, and but sometimes with their eggs. And what DDT would do would make their eggshells thin, and too thin to actually hatch. So the entire several generations almost didn't make it. But now, happily, they're doing all right, and that's what this song is about. Mosquito. Now there's a species I'd like to endanger. Stop her coming at us with that buzz, buzz. Well, maybe change the status from is to was. Well, D, nearly did them both in. Me, little mosquito, and the mighty peregrine. Just made a little skin, just a little meaner, and the peregrine's eggshell thin. Well, D, I nearly did them both hands. Peregrine, falcon, she's better than the Cheeto, she's faster than a master assassin, but not like the mosquito. See, the skeeter's even scarier. She'll make you very sick, cause she's a carrier of Zika and malaria. Well, D, nearly did them both in. Mean little mosquito and the mighty peregrine. Just made a little skeeter, just a little meaner, and a peregrine's eggshell thin. Well, D, I nearly did them both ends. After WW2, they sprayed the DDT on every single circus, but they wasted it. You see, the mosquito was tenacious, and soon she whipped the hand, soon she even looked like the taste of it. Well, they worried about that birdie, cause the eggs were cracking early. It appeared to be the end of the peregrine. But then the USA started the EPA, and the peregrine out there to do the arrogant. Well, D, nearly did them both in. Mean little mosquito and the mighty peregrine. Just made a little skeeter, just a little meaner, and the peregrine's eggshell thin. Well, D, I nearly did them both in. Nature, science, be careful when you kill what you hate. Where the spring can bring a terrifying silence. And exterminating, irritating bugs can also complicate the fate of the things that you love. Well, D, nearly did them both in. Mean little mosquito and a mighty peregrine. I just made a little skeeter, just a little meaner, and a peregrine's eggshell thin. Well, D, I nearly did them both ends. I nearly did them both ends.
Now you know why he won the Kerrville Folk Festival. And when's the last time you heard such a suite of sweet songs about endangered species?
Indeed. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Robin.
Shall we do another? Or shall we?
There's Julian right now. You want to come up, back up? Mhm. We can. Hi, Kevin, up there on sound. Let's give Kevin a nice round of applause. So it's such a treat to play here. So Rob and I, as you have learned, well, we're married. And we learned early on that both of us were traveling to play music, and so it was advantageous for us to figure out how to play on each other's songs. And we proceed more cautiously when it comes to songwriting. We don't always write together, but we do always bounce things off of each other. And this next song that I enlisted Julian into, and we just ran through a little earlier today, is a song. Robin and I were at Lamb's Retreat for Songwriters up in Michigan, and they give you a prompt and they say, you have a weekend to write this song. And so I wrote this song, and I bounced it off of him many times, and in the end of all things, he approved. Is this in, Kevin? Okay, I'm going to stand over here. Such a joy to play with two such wonderful guitarists. Down that road, when the check came, the last one from the accounting roll of our name. I wanted to find my ledger, 'cause that check seemed too small. Like words are not too late to matter at all. Oh, oh, oh. phone just kept ringing at the end of the day. Picked it up, put it to my ear, and finally you say, I miss you, baby. Drop the phone, leave the drawer, take the check with me.
I am so spoiled. Just say a couple things, and then in the second new performer of the stage is going to walk up. But I appreciate your coming out tonight. There's so many things going on up here. It's an honor that you came out because it's a Thursday night. Other than Wednesday, and there's choir practice and all the typical things like that. And then on Thursday night was Mark Flash's porch concerts that he has going on every so often. And then Friday night is Doc at KK's. And today was the car thing that was going on that was just so wonderful. So it's always an honor when you will come out and support us here in the evening because it's constant. They wonder what we do over here for fun. And I almost don't want to tell them because I don't want a lot more people coming to say things here. So is there anybody new for the first time here tonight that I've never met you before? Hi. Okay, you guys, very good. I already asked him for his hat when he leaves because I'll tease him about it's a long story. Anyway, so won't even go there. So tonight's show is going to be called Life's Unknowns. And when I put this together and was thinking about this in April, I had no idea what the show would be about, so that was the unknown, actually. And it still is kind of heading that way, but there are some local island things that we talk about that maybe you'll have some to add to this. In the old days, people used to always say, and I wrote a song about it called, What Time Does the 8:30 Boat Go? Because we would go to the dock and we'd all get on the boat and then we'd sit there and rock and rock and rock. So it was an easy song to write. And then one of my questions is, why is the speed limit 25 in downtown Washington Island when all the other towns in the county, from Sister Bay to Fish Creek, who have far more people, are 30 miles an hour? So it just makes everything, these small things that aren't very important in the scope of the world, but why do they call the mountain? Yeah, all kinds of things like that. Just facts about the island. There will be over 20 weddings here this summer on the island, so it's become kind of a destination for both locally and other people. It's pretty, which makes it also harder to do shows on Saturday because there's a wedding reception tonight of local people, and almost every weekend there's things going on that serve free booze. How do you go wrong with that? So, anyway, I remember growing up with my dad. He was really into the Bible, so there's a lot of revelations laying around. But then he also was into UFOs, and there was those magazines laying around. So it kind of messed with my head, I think, as I grew up a little bit. I had a lot of fear going out at night. I didn't know it was a UFO or God. It's kind of both a little bit here. But there's something called the Fermi paradox. I don't know why I'm going to this, but it's just something random, of course. It's the apparent contradiction between high probability that extraterrestrial civilizations exist in the vast universe, and then the lack of any evidence or contact with them. So it was proposed by the physicist Fermi, and it paradoxes the silence of the universe and the world. So when you're staring out at the beautiful sky, I hope this doesn't randomly come in your head. But it's part of the great silence, they call it, that includes, it could either be life is extremely rare, advanced civilizations destroyed themselves somewhat, like we're headed for a little bit sometimes, or they are too far away, or they are intentionally hiding. So, and that's what's called the dark forest hypothesis. So that's more than you really came to hear, I'm sure, but just for random moments of brain workings. Now I'm going to have a friend come out and play. His name is Danny McDermott. You want to come up, bud? And after graduation with a degree in engineering, Danny decided to rekindle his childhood dream of being a musician. He wanted to be like me. Cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, and singer-songwriter. He started off learning Van Halen and Def Leppard, and then moved into artists like John Mayer and Hozier, Chris Stapleton, Bon Iver, some of my favorites. During the day, he works as a 9-to-5, from 9 to 5 as an engineer, and at night frequents the Chicago music scene. So I don't know if you guys are trading, with the Biedermans, if we've talked about where they go, so hopefully you guys will. There was somewhere last week, and they ran into a guy that just played up here, so even Chicago, it's kind of a crossing traffic. So anyway, they have a house on Washington Harbor. Their family's very musical, so I'm looking forward to hearing and being around the family playing, and hopefully next summer we can put something together. But anyway, Danny McDermott, thanks, bud. Yeah.
As Julian introduced, my name is Danny McDermott. Thank you so much for having me. I'm a singer-songwriter in the Chicagoland area, and this island has been such a beacon of community and just, I don't know if relaxation is the right word, but it's been a real staple inside of my life, so I'm very grateful to be able to perform for you all. Also, let's have another round of applause for Robin and Jenny. They actually, I love beautiful songwriting, and I will do my best to follow it up. This first song is called I Am Hers, She Is Mine. It's a song about how it's hard to love. She keeps him safe from me. A demon so sultry. She brings so much love to my life. Her touch brings me to the light. Without her I would skip you in the night. I'm hers, she is mine. I'm her shackles of my time. I'm hers, she is mine. I'm her shackles of my life. She is a replacement. She's proud of her position. No matter her condition, she brings so much love to my life. Her touch brings me to the light. Without her I would sleep in the night. I'm her, she is mine. I'm her shadows of my life. I'm her, she is mine. On my desire she dies. She is mine, under the shadows of my prime. I'm hers, she is mine. On my desire she dies. Thank you. Yeah, just again, very playing. There's so much music and so much community on the island. It's a beautiful thing. It's very inspiring. I'll find myself writing and going for walks down Main Road with my guitar, and just being able to really just soak in the moment. So this next one is about soaking in the moment as well, but in a different way. It's about being very close to someone you care about, but still being very far at the same time. It's called Eyelashes. Close enough to kiss, far enough to miss. The lightness when we live, nothing but it gives. But I feel myself painted on your eyes. So come closer, when your eyelashes are mine. Being this close to you, sharing a sacred view. Hoping that it's the last, precious too, for the precious few. Second sacred day, home is where we stay. Found it when we lay, and I begin to pray. But I feel your gravity in the sheets. I let go of the world, falling to defeat. Being this close to you, sharing a sacred view. Hoping that this will last, precious too, for the precious few. Close enough to kiss, far enough to miss. I have been told I'm going to do some more in this little block I have, so thank you so much for listening. This next one is a sadder song. It's called The Waters of My Soul. It's about vices. It's a but it's about that struggle with yourself. I think you can back me. Massacre my hand. I've done it again. This evil of mine committed a crime. I took away all of you and me. I didn't care that you died to satisfy my need. Well, the trigger to kill, and all the waters of my soul come rushing in. They're falling on me. Get in. I'm safer now. My flesh draws on my spirit again, and the body's dead in the riverbed. I suppose I take away part of you and me. I don't care that you die to satisfy my need. Oh, the trigger to kill, and all the waters of my soul come rushing in. They're falling on me. Get in. And all the waters of my soul come crashing in, drowning all of me. Yeah. Every time I kill, I pass by the mirror, but I don't see myself there. Why must I be like this? Why do I regain my consciousness only after I've killed you? And all the waters of my soul won't come crashing in. They'll be company. Get
Yeah, you can come out again too, and a little bit here. I just want to say a couple things before my cousin comes out. I want to talk about the show this coming Friday is going to be Jody DeSalvo and Colin Wellford. It's going to be I don't know who was aware of my brother-in-law built this piano. It's going to be a double piano show. It's all one piano with 2 keyboards, and it weighs just about 2,000 pounds. And Jody's come in almost every year. She didn't a couple years ago, but last year. So she and Colin are coming this time. Colin's resume is about a mile long from Broadway to music manager for the touring Tommy the Musical to on Broadway of Lion King and Cats. I mean, it just goes on and on. If you look up his name, again, his name is Colin Wellford, and you can look it up. But they'll be here. It's going to be Friday. The show this coming week at 6 o'clock, so that way they can do the show and get off the island that evening. So you can spread the word on that. That would be grand because often our shows, of course, are on a Saturday. So, and also we are recording this, streaming live too. So next time Danny and the gang is up, or please even cheer louder, of course. And if you want to watch it, or if you want to be part of the YouTube scene here at the TPAC, go to True Blood Performing Arts Center YouTube channel, and you can click on that and sign in and subscribe, and then you'll be alerted, because we're going to try to do things. We want to keep in touch with whomever leaves the island for whatever amount of time, and we want to do more things this winter. It motivates us, and we don't want you to forget us, of course, either. So let's see. So my cousin Martina is going to come out now. And she is a phenomenal writer, and she has, she'll tell you about it, I hope, a book at the bookstore, of course. And her husband and her have also been very prominent in the battle against the cormorants on Pilot Island, so trying to do battle somewhat with the wildlife and the DNR, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But she's going to read a wonderful piece here, so I have to go back and click something here. Just give me a second, and I'm going to get this going, and you want to talk about your book? Yep, you can have whichever mic. I can lower this down a little bit here, if I may. You picked the highest one, you know that. She likes giving these things to me. I know she likes giving these things to me. Thank you. Okay.
I don't know if you're ready for this poem or not.
I think it's great.
Last June, or this June, WLRH in Huntsville, Alabama. We live 5 months up here and 5 months in Alabama, and 1 month we travel. And this year, WLRH put on a summer solstice program. And this, of course, is the Space and Rocket Center is in Huntsville, Alabama, and they did the performance at the Space and Rocket Center. And the summer solstice is, of course, the longest day of the year for the Northern Hemisphere. And they asked us to, as the Sundial Writers Corner is one of their programs, and I'm one of their members, and so they sent out a list and said, would you submit a writing to the radio station, and we're going to do a special program. And they said that it had to be the space, the time, and the emotion between light and darkness. So this is called The Bridge Between. Each of us, in our quest for the Holy Grail of understanding, must cross the bridge of in-between. This is the bridge between the known and the unknown, between light and darkness, between good and evil. This bridge spans the stream of consciousness, where the two-headed dichotomies must be vanquished. The vehicle required to cross this bridge is struggle, sometimes powered by pain. This is the realm of mystery. The language spoken in this realm is metaphor, punctuated by question marks. This is a contemplative space, a learning place for those brave enough to enter, beyond the world of either or and neither nor. In this community of expect chaos of the growing kind. Like a seedling emerging through soil, this mystery space requires initiative, a spirit motivated by deep longing. Curiosity, humility, and willingness to address change are the virtues that move the seeker through this amazing maze. Resistance, fear, anger, and even comfort have no traction on this path. Challenging, yes. The journey a lifetime lasts. 2 steps forward and 1 step back. To know the road ahead, ask those coming back, an ancient Chinese proverb reveals. And what do the ones coming back say? Perseverance. Arts in their unity flourish here. Poetry with its metered flow, music with its rhythmic soul, painting, drawing, sculpting, storytelling, shape-shift our knowing of what we know. Blessed is this creative spot, a let there be light illumination kind, an awakening, a change of perspective in thought and mind. In this mystic realm, inspiration dwells. New vistas of beauty are composed through solitude, silence, and being still. We drink from the senses our physical truths, but the spiritual chalice with service is filled. We are interconnected, we are not alone, and a hand-up attitude brings us all home. So the quest for understanding across the bridge of between good and evil, between known and unknown, between light and darkness, we sentient beings glimpse the essence of the soul. Flammarion was his name. He was a French philosopher. He was a philosopher and a writer, and he was one of the first people that started writing science fiction, and he was an astronomer. And this was in one of his books, and I felt like this particular picture is what my poem is about. And this is a pilgrim, and he has monk's robes on. So it's a spiritual experience, and what he's done is he's come to the edge between the world, the earth as we know it, and then he has found the thin veil between the cosmos and earth. And he's searching for the knowledge, and as astronomy goes, so goes the search for knowledge and the meaning of life. Thank you.
We're gonna throw a curve at Danny here. I think we're gonna have him, I'm gonna say a few things, but have him come up. You just hop up, run up, and then we'll keep you up, and then we'll finish up with the friends here. I want to thank the people that help sponsor the different shows here at the theater. We're blessed that people support us, and it's needed because it's sometimes they have the quality that we want, and they come from a long distance, like Nashville, etc. So again, the Lions Club, Twice Around Shop, Betsy Woman, Gary Delzell, just so many people. I'm getting dangerous. Terry mentioning a few, and there's still more. So anytime you are so led, $200 goes a long way. It doesn't have to be a lot of money, so we can put them in a pile of money. and get some really good quality. Or if you have suggestions of who you'd like to see or hear or type of music. So keep that in mind if you would. I had something else I was going to say, but I'm totally forgetting. Anyway, I have the Islanders baseball shirt on, and I just read, the record this year was 7-7. They missed the playoffs for one game, but Luke Geiger won the batting title, so that's just exciting. And I was going to tell you one short story. Back in the old days, it would be, well, my old days, it'd be in the 80s. We used to play football in the airport. You could do those things back then without getting in trouble in the wintertime because that was plowed. And it would be co-ed, and we would play tackle behind the line and two-handed touch past it. And an airplane came in, we'd get out of the off the runway, a plane would land, we'd all wave, and then we'd go back and play football. But the guys, friends of the island, well, some island guys lived in Escanaba, and they had a couple of them had airplanes, and that's where the first McDonald's was in this area. There were none in Sturgeon Bay, of course. So this is just a memory that came to me, and I'm going to let you know my brain works a little. And I thought it would have made a great commercial because you would get an order of what everybody wanted up here. They'd call the McDonald's in Escanaba. They would go and get it, and then he'd buzz the airport, buzz the island, and let everybody know that he was here with all these orders of French fries and burgers, and there'd be bags and bags, and it was just, life on the island back then was a little bit different than it is now. But and if you want to come and hang with us tonight, we're gonna, again, more things to do. We're gonna go out for tacos after this, and then there's karaoke up at KK's across from the hardware store. So we're gonna go up and try to do it all. Come and hang out with us if you so wish. Danny's going to come out and do another tune, and then please stay, and then we're just going to join them on a couple of tunes. Some won't know, you'll know when you get there. So. Okay, I'll get over you. Yeah, go for it.
Hello, everyone. I had to call back to action. I won't answer. My family's been coming up here for, say, 20 years, and it's a very beautiful time, but Julian's right. Things have been, over time things do change, but one thing that hasn't changed, at least from my perspective, is just how welcoming it is. So thank you very much again for having me, and looking forward to meeting you all and talking after if you'd like to. My name is Danny McDermott. This is my last song. This is called Falls. This is about the seasons of love and falling out of love. Take a look around. If love isn't what you see here, maybe I just wasn't here. Muddled in the brown, falling leaves upon in time. Seasons pass when you were mine. Hard to fall, though you were the sunshine queen. Didn't matter where we cleared. Let it fall through the halls of silent streets. I wanna know, tell me please. Oh, oh, where do we go? What have we sown? Oh, oh, what have we grown? We take us home. Drifting too far, time will pass as we move on. Words become another song. Told you too late, as when marching through the cold, learning to survive early life. You were never mine, but now I see you're doing just fine. I shall stay here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly we're doing, but just so you know, you probably heard this before, but life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes. And I just want to read one thing from Longfellow's contemporary Whittier wrote, "Of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these, it might have been." So let's do what we want to do before it's too late, whatever that might be, in a good way. Spread the love. And so we're going to do just a few tunes, and I'm not sure we're going to play with these guys what we play, and then other than that, I have nothing to do. But that would be the end. I would say thank you very much.
Let me give you one clue. It's an A.
That's what I need.
This is a little, I know we're winding up the season of hanging out with your family at the beach, but this is a song kind of celebrating that in the great state of Rhode Island. It is a great state. It's not great in the sense that it's large, but it's great in every other sense. Here's the song, gentlemen. With my son, play pinball with my in-laws, have breakfast with my ex. I hit the road to Rhode Island, yes, I love that little state. I'm smiling in Rhode Island on that big Atlantic lake. Well, oh son, my son, let me take you to the ocean. Oh, sweetie, sweetie, let's go see the sea. Oh, daughter, daughter, you know I could never doubt her, 'cause my baby's even smarter than her mama used to be. I'll take the first one.
Find $1,000 bill inside a yellow oyster shell. Give it to a giant squid to buy a pair of mittens with. Play baseball with a lobster claw to a pub crawl with a seagull smiling in Rhode Island with the New Yorkers and the fish. Oh son, my son, let me take you to the ocean. Oh, sweetie, sweetie, let's go see the sea. Oh, daughter, daughter, you know I could never die, 'cause my baby's even smarter than my
Julian, so that's what it's all about, man. Danny, you. Well, I'm lying low on a beach towel. You never know who I'll meet now. Put sunblock on my sun back, 'cause my baby hates to burn. I will cover him with lotion. I will soak him in the ocean or listen to him holler. And now it's his sister's turn. Well,
Oh son, my son, let me take you to the ocean. Oh sweetie, sweetie,
let's go see the sea.
oh daughter, daughter, you know I could never die because my baby's even smarter than I used to be.
Julie, one more time, man.
Catch a hammerhead, reel him in, fry him up in a pie tin. The lightning bug from up above will light the fire with lightning. Pour pepper in the ocean, wave back at the waves. Smiling in Rhode Island, this is how we spend our days.
Well,
Oh son, my son, let me take you to the ocean.
Oh,
sweetie, sweetie.
let's go see the sea.
Oh, daughter, daughter, you know I could
never
doubt
doubt that cause my baby's even smarter than her mama used to be. Well, oh, son, my son, let me take you to the ocean. Oh, sweet, sweet, let's go see the salty sea. Well,
Oh, daughter, daughter, you know I could never doubt that cause my baby's even smarter than her
mama used to be.
This is the penultimate thing that will happen this evening. My name is Jenny, and I'm thrilled to be here with all of you. This is my book, Sundays with Jenny. It's called Sundays with Jenny because I send an email out every single Sunday. It has a picture and a haiku that is suitable for your inner ruminations, the meditations of your heart. And very often, these pictures are from Door County. So, for instance, here is a photo. As you can see, this beautiful sunset. Now, if you don't remember what a haiku is, because I needed reminding initially, it's a 3-line Japanese poem. 5 syllables in the first line, 7 syllables in the second, 5 syllables in the third. And one of the great pleasures is it's a rhythmic poetry. So I'm going to read you a few haikus, and if you care to enjoy the rhythm of it, place your hand on your heart, and we'll count the syllables together. So, as you look at this photo, and imagine what kind of haiku you might have written from it, here's the one I wrote. We'll count the syllables together. You change the whole world without even knowing it, just by being you. Door County. Here is another. This, the pink light of morning in Jacksonport. Streaming through the window, as you can see, hands on hearts. Everything returns. Maybe not in the same way, but it does come back. One of the fun things about haiku is I've started using them as prompts for songs. I've started inviting my friends to do it also. And I'm going to play you a song I wrote to a haiku. But first, here is an Adirondack chair alongside a stone fireplace in Fish Creek, Wisconsin. And the haiku goes like this. Hands on hearts, or on your neighbor's arm, or your neighbor's knee, if you're very close. The haiku goes like this. Once you know that you never could have known any earlier. I'll play that song for you now. You'll listen for it. Okay. Hey, Kevin,
Yeah,
I gotta unplug and replug.
I don't think you're clever.
Okay.
Again, that's Kevin Jones up running sound, and he's got the government in and helping us with life. Thank you so much.
Once you know that you never could have known any earlier. It was a miracle. Everything that went wrong, I see that now. I could not before. No, I could not before. I was a mess, but I thought it was the world. I see that now. I could not before. No, I could not before. You told the truth that I was living on a lie. I see that now. I could not before. No, I could not before. You said, lay it all down, 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 lay it all down. Lay it all down. You said lay it all down. I see that now. I'm still not sure, but I could not before. You said lay it all down, lay it all down, lay it all down, lay it all down. Lay down the heart, lay down the blame, lay down the guilt, lay down the shame, lay down what they asked of you, lay down the standards you held yourself to, and all the backhanded praise, the late nights, the early days, lay down how long you held on after you knew something was wrong, and all that you traded, believing it was fated. Lay down how you thought you knew. Lay down how nobody could tell you, because nobody knows anything until they're ready to. So lay it all down. Lay it all down. It was a miracle. Everything that went wrong. Well, Julian, we can't thank you enough for having us.
I can't thank you enough for coming.
Thank you.
Same to Danny, thanks, man.
Danny, you are a revelation.
Martina, also, thank you so much. I love that writing, and I can't see her up there, but thank you so much.
And all of you, like Julian said earlier, thanks for being with us. You know, there's a lot of things you could be doing right now, including Netflix, HBO, and also just sleeping.
Yeah, look at the star. Yeah.
Exactly.
Tacos.
Karaoke, that's nice. This is a song we hope you'll join us singing along with. There's a woman in Chicago who used to run the Stained Glass Coffee House. I don't know if anybody's heard of it. Beautiful place, beautiful place. Her name was Blair Hull, and she was the kind of person who was always encouraging you to have a great day and would never kind of let you know when she wasn't having such a good day. When it came to be her time and she was passing, she invited a bunch of the folk singers that she had presented in her space to come give her a living wake. She was at her wake. She performed at it. And I wrote this song for her and performed it for her at that wake, but it's really for all of us. And I'm going to be assisted by this capable band of angels, I would say, choir angels. It goes like this. Forgive me for saying today is a beauty I know. Look at the laundry, the bills. The dog has been crossing her legs for an hour while you clean up the coffee you spilled. But you are precious and worthy of love, just as you are, just as you are. You are precious and worthy of love, just as you are right now. You turn away so I won't see the tears tumbling down both your cheeks. But if I could, I never would ask you to dam those rivers for me. 'Cause you are precious and worthy of love, just as you are, just as you are. You are precious and worthy of love, just as you are right now. Oh, it won't feel this way all of the time. Even the sun can't always climb where we are and want to be are so far sometimes, but still you are precious and worthy of love, just as you are, just